Where's he been? Huh. Yeah. Thought so.
David, my boy, how are you, huh?
Put it in his trip sheets. Well, I thought he could.
Here you go.
I don't know. Yeah.
Good ride.
Right. Just what I told him. Can't get away from that anymore.
That's the whole idea of the program. It's people helping people one-on-one. As a matter of fact, a preacher called us last week, and he decided to call our program Parson to Parson. What we really had in mind is people helping people. So call Brother Jack anytime, anywhere, direct or collect. Our toll-free number is 800. Remember, you dial 1 first. 800 LUBTIME. Love Time. How about you Yankee fans? We haven't heard from you yet. Give us a quick prediction for the next season and donate some of the items that we're looking for. We need the baby crib.
Right.
Need a taxi, lady?
Can you take me to Darien?
Darien. That's up in Connecticut. Sure.
Do you think we can make it by 9 o'clock?
No problem. No, there's no meter on either Connecticut or New Jersey. It's negotiated.
Drive up to Connecticut, spend an hour, come right back. How about 150?
Sold.
What's your name?
David?
Thank you, David.
Diana, we're coming up on exit 8.
Then up Red Mill Road?
We got it made. Could run you up the driveway if you like.
No, this is fine. Listen, I'll be no longer than an hour. You won't leave.
No, I'll be here.
Good, and please don't tell anybody that I'm here. Anybody at all, if someone passes by and talks to you. Please, no one.
Roger, nobody.
Well, could be. Sure thing. Who's got a crib for Wesley? Please give me a call right now, LUBTIME. Do it direct or collect, LUBTI. Love Time. Give me a call, Brother Jack. Oh, it really has been a great night. I do want to remind some of you that the program is for the needy, not the greedy. So hang in there with us, please. We're trying to help people. It's been really a great night. A love night. Radio love.
Evening. I thought you might be having car trouble.
No, I just really had to pee is all.
I know the feeling, son. Good night.
Thanks for stopping.
Oh, trouble with all, son. Io Silver.
So we're in the 11th hour of our program, so to speak. We do want to hear from you. We got the crib for Wesley's kid.
I have to go back up there tomorrow night.
Why not? It's a beautiful place.
You saw it?
I walked up the driveway a little bit. I don't often get up into those neighborhoods.
Yes, it's beautiful. Listen, can you drive me tomorrow, just like tonight?
Why not, if you like?
Good, but at 9 o'clock, all right? But listen, David, you can't write anything down or tell anybody at all. Not even your wife.
I don't have a wife.
Oh. Really, I'd be in dreadful trouble.
What kind of trouble could those people up there have?
Admiradoras. ¿Quiere el señor que le traiga su agenda particular? La rosa.
You bring something for me?
Esa agenda rosa ya hay que teñirla de morado. Se ha convertido en un símbolo de historia, ya que todos los nombres de todas las que figuran ahí pertenecen a mi pasado.
1 and 1. Everything okay?
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Good night, Warren.
Good night.
look like shit, David.
Yeah, thanks.
I've always been honest.
He's right, David. You do look terrible.
Must be the good times I'm having.
It's good to see him happy.
Listen, because I got to tell you this, and you've got to listen to me, all of you. If you've never listened to anybody else in your life and you want to make the right choice of the one person you're ever going to listen to, then I swear to you, the right choice is me and now. You have to learn to read. You have to do it now because you're 12, 13, 14 years old, and that's as long as they're willing to try and teach you. You understand? You are no longer cost-effective. You are bad risks. If you don't learn to read here in this room, then chances are very good you never will. I'm the last guy they send before they write you off. This is it. I am the end of the line.
Excuse me, Mr. Marks, but that's just what the last reading teacher said.
Well, who you saving yourself for, Riccone?
As I told you, we want to make it as easy as possible, David. Anything at all. I assigned you to the reading program because I thought there'd be less pressure to perform.
Oh, there's no pressure. These are kids no one expects anything from.
I understand from somebody that you started to drive a taxi.
Yeah, a few nights a week. It's something else to do with my mind.
You find you can handle the additional load?
So far.
Well, there's no harm then. You'll let us know if there's anything else. We're very pleased with the way you've been able to come back so soon after the tragedy. Difficult adjustment.
Evening, Dave.
How's it going, guys?
Right. Hey, David. How are you? Oh. And by the way, that trip to Jersey you took last night. You, forgot to log in the times.
Oh, yeah, out to Rahway.
Rahway? I used to live there.
Nice town.
David, thank you for coming. Can we hurry, please?
Sure. Do you want to go the same way, or do you have a secret, more mysterious route?
Any way you'd like, just so we make it by 10 o'clock.
Is this drugs? Is that what we're doing?
No.
How about guns? Revolution? Robbery? Politics?
Really, I can't say, but it's nothing like that.
What is it then? Hey, I'm involved here. I could get in a lot of trouble if you get caught.
Get caught at what? Really, David, stop it. I told you I can't tell you. And if you're my friend, you'll just leave it alone.
Roger.
Look, I do appreciate what you're doing for me. I really do. And I'm sorry I can't tell you, but trust me, it's a private thing, personal. All right?
All right. Hey, it's none of my business. I took the job.
Well, I'm glad that you took the job.
So am I. You know, I think you're really beautiful. Had to come out eventually.
Well, the sooner the better, David.
There's a party next door.
I can't be seen.
You want me to run you up?
No, just leave it here. I'll be back in an hour.
Have fun, Diana.
Amazing grace, how sweet you are.
Quit it, you're disgusting.
Saved a wretch like... I'm disgusting? Me? Hey, you won't find any fares at Ferguson's, kiddo. Ferguson's got a fleet of limousines.
The man's waiting on the party, Marvin. Can we go?
Ferguson's loaded but never takes cabs. Hey, now, tell me something. Now, look. Oh, look at us. Both of us. Now, you tell me. Who's disgusting? Grace or me?
I'm leaving.
That's okay. We don't need her.
Just stop it now.
What?
We're going home. Did you tell him about Mr. Ferguson's business? He'll probably rob the house now, I swear.
What happened?
Oh, David.
It's all right, Diana. It's all right. How can you not tell me what happened to you?
Nothing happened. Doesn't matter.
Sure it matters. Who's this guy Ferguson? He knock you around, is that it? You go up there to get beat up by Ferguson?
What are you talking about?
Guess I'm asking you if you're a hooker.
How nice. Is that a promotion from drug addict?
It's an obvious conclusion. The house is even dark.
I'm not a whore, David.
All right.
I'm not a whore.
I never said you were. I was just asking. I'm sorry, all right?
Sometimes you sound like an idiot.
Sometimes I am an idiot. Would you like more Danish?
No, take this. Why is this so important to you?
Diana, you come racing down the driveway. Your clothes are all messed up. You look like hell. You break down crying. I get a little worried, all right? I care about you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, can I kiss you now, David?
I'd rather you tell me first.
Yeah, but can I kiss you?
If you like.
I like. No, we've all been hurt. Bye.
I had a very nice time.
Is that how you say goodnight to your sister?
I don't have a sister.
That's right. Talk to you soon, David.
I hope. Yes, I was at a party last night up on Red Mill Road, and I saw something of a rather large European-style house behind gates. I believe it's owned by a Ferguson fellow.
Yes, of course. That's Thorncrest. It is quite something.
Is it for sale?
No, it's been in the family since it was built. I've never heard them speak of selling.
I see. That's the Rodney Ferguson, isn't it?
No, Philip is Mr. Ferguson's Christian name. Excuse me, your name was...
Sorensen. Dr. Thaddeus Sorensen. I'm with the Thomas Foundation. You don't think that you could ask Mr. Ferguson or maybe transmit an offer for me?
Well, I certainly would, Doctor, except I know for a fact that Mr. Ferguson is sailing in the Caribbean now.
You're sure?
Certainly.
Why
he laughing, Daddy?
He's laughing because he doesn't know any better.
You have any trouble out there? Driving?
No, nothing. Want more ketchup on your fries?
Yeah, but right there.
Did you get laid yet?
You are relentless.
That's what the union paid me for. I just want to make sure that you're still breathing.
Mr. Khan.
No.
You know everybody. Did you ever hear of a guy named Philip Ferguson? Lives up in Connecticut, in Darien.
That's the knitting mills, Ferguson. He's the third generation.
You know them?
Not personally. We struck that plant once. They had one of the largest textile operations in this country. Terrible people. They brought in all kinds of thugs and hooligans.
When was this?
Oh, mid-30s.
Did you win the strike?
I don't think so. Maybe. Perhaps not.
I have some more fries now.
Sure.
Please.
How you doing, Alex?
Please.
What do you want of Philip Ferguson? He's a schmuck, a playboy.
Oh, nothing. I just heard somebody talking about him.
You saw him in the society pages. Throwing a party, getting divorced, racing a yacht.
Mr. Khan, you follow that stuff?
Sure. Know your enemies. Well, read the Wall Street Journal. You need something on him? I'll be glad to find out.
No, I, thanks.
Times Square.
I got it, Jimmy. Just around the corner, 117.
First and 96th. 3rd and Avenue D. Lock your doors, pal. Regency Hotel. Hey, anybody want to go to Harlem, huh? Amsterdam and 128. All yours, 409. 666 West End.
I got it, Jimmy. Just around the corner. 117.
5th and 9th.
Jimmy, 229. Couple to the Bronx.
You got it, 229. Okay, Madison and 61st. Spring Street.
That's right, I got it, Jimmy. 295.
This is 411 to Kennedy Avenue. Take it, 87, East Door City Hall. 11th and 6th.
188, taking a dinner break, Jimmy.
Bingo, 188. 189, you there? 63rd in Columbus. 899 Lex. 189, call from your sister. Want you to meet her, 8 o'clock. You get that, 189?
My sister, Roger.
I'm sorry, David. I can't explain it. And I don't think I have to explain it. I just have to go. So if you won't take me...
Of course I'll take you, but what the hell are you doing to yourself?
Don't be angry with me, David. I don't have any choice.
Oh, bullshit, no choice. Who you seeing up there? I know Ferguson's out of the country, so what's the big secret?
David, really, I can't.
Well, you never passed for my sister, I'll tell you that. I just don't want you to get hurt, that's all.
Still trust each other. I mean, the backbone of our country still is people to people helping each other and trusting one another.
God bless America.
I had an idea because the moon is full tonight. Look at that full moon. And please be extra careful. A lot of crazies out there at night when the moon is full. I'd like to match born under the sign of Cancer. If anyone's found there from June, July...
Come on, Diana, it's an hour and a half already.
Time of the astrological phase. Give me a call. We can match a moonchild to a moonchild or an Aries to an Aries. Or how about an Aries to a compatible sign like a Libra?
Oh, Coney.
Maybe just a ball in Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius. Please give a call if you have something to give. And if you are in need, it's the same phone number. Love Time. L-U-V-T-I-M-E. And call direct or collect. Please.
Screw it. Diana! Diana! Diana!
No, sir, there is no Diana Douglas here, and our records don't show any Diana Douglas has been here. I wish I could help
He wouldn't be in the papers. He missed their deadline.
You have no way to contact this girl? You don't know where she is, where she's from?
No. She told me things. Really? No.
They got you framed very nicely.
I've realized that.
More coffee, anybody?
All those trips. Have you never thought something wasn't kosher?
Mr. Khan.
Yeah, it's too late. I know. Sorry. Boy, you fell for her.
Yeah. That's it. Even now, I can't get rid of the thought that she's in trouble. I know it's crazy.
It isn't. That's what they're counting on.
Something wrong with the eggs?
At least you got laid. It wasn't a total disaster. Well, what do we do now? That is the question.
I think I should report it. I should have reported it last night.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I just wanted to find her and get out of there.
You didn't believe that she set you up? Or you didn't want to believe it at all?
I still can't believe it.
You report it now is just what they want. You tell the police that you were in that room with that man last night, and you make yourself the #1 suspect. That's how it's planned.
I can convince them that I wasn't there.
Who, David? Who? Let them find the body. Let the police prove that you were there. It takes longer, and it's a bigger business. But don't you help them any more than you have already.
Eventually, they're gonna find me.
Eventually. But between now and eventually, anything can happen. Meanwhile, I'm going to take the train up to Connecticut.
What are you gonna do in Connecticut?
I'm going to see what I can see. I think we should find out who did this to you. Unless you're planning to roll over for them.
These are dangerous people, Mr. Khan.
Just as we are.
Multi-millionaire sportsman and philanthropist. Oh, shit. Once more. Should we make the feminists happy and say sports person? Let them burn. The multi-millionaire sportsman and philanthropist was found this morning when a suspicious neighbor saw smoke coming from the chimney of this house. A house that was supposed to be empty. I learned today that Ferguson had been vacationing in the Bahamas. While police refuse to speculate on possible motives, it is obvious to this reporter that murder is the word on everyone's lips. From the Ferguson estate in Darien, this is Jerry Ramundi, Newsline. Want another take?
No, thank you.
Sorry.
Connecticut, Police Captain Jardine is still looking for clues in the mysterious slaying of millionaire playboy Philip Ferguson, found shot to death in his Darien mansion early this morning. Jardine and officers on the case now are developing a list of possible enemies Ferguson might have had.
His enemies list is going to outweigh the Manhattan phone directory. I mean, you got a guy here with 4 ex-wives. Can you imagine? And his 5th wife is out stooping a French actor in Crete. At one time or another, all these women had blonde hair. Now, his brother won't even talk to him, hates him. And there are who knows how many young women he's played with in the past. He's even got a couple of kids he's hardly ever seen. I I'm not even talking about a mob of people who hate him for other reasons. Now, he might have been a lot of fun, but he was a miserable guy. He just went through people.
How'd you find all this out?
Old papers, the library, listening. Everybody's more than happy to gossip. Now, look, I have a couple of friends who are looking to find out what's happening to Ferguson's money.
Don't you think it's a long shot?
What choice have we got? Let the police go through the people. Check them out. It gives us more time. And if they hear about some lurking cab driver, as long as they haven't got your number, there are 26,000 other cab drivers in New York.
But only one of them had his wife run over by Philip Ferguson.
But nobody knows about that yet.
They will.
And so ended a storybook life, the kind of luxurious existence most New Yorkers can only dream of. Decorated for heroism during the Korean War, Ferguson enjoyed a calculated and widespread reputation for daring do, mountain climbing, deep-sea diving, big game hunting. Ferguson's exploits regularly filled the sports pages. His love of beautiful women and their love for him often landed him in the society columns and occasionally in the divorce courts. Known around the world as an adventurer, a gambler, he always challenged the odds, he always won. Until now. Jerry Ramundi, Newsline.
Diana. Tomorrow's paper?
Will you look at this? They're blaming cabbies for everything nowadays.
You're in trouble, no?
Yeah, you might say so.
You do it? Good luck, man.
Good morning, Connie.
Good to see you. From the station? I owe you 5.
Who's counting anymore?
Wasn't that tough to get? You remember Brennan, the pipe fitters, used to be at the Tri-State Council?
Will Brennan.
Yeah. It turns out he's got a nephew at the county clerk's office.
How much did you have to pay?
No, nice kid, no problem.
Sal, I appreciate this.
Hardly anybody's asking anymore. You see this? We're dealing in strategic metals. Sterling silver.
You found this in the garbage?
No matter what the price goes to. They have a party, some gets thrown out. Here it is. Ferguson's will. Hot off the copy machine. You better read it fast. I got a friend at the police department says they're getting pretty close. The boy's running out of time now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dad, aren't we going to the park today?
That's right. You get that phone for me?
Where's Juana?
She'll be back tonight.
Who's that? You know what? Bueno!
Hello? Who's this?
Jeremy!
Jeremy, is your father home? This is Diana.
Hold on. Who's Diana?
Take care of your brother.
Obviously, David. I wouldn't have done it if I'd known a murder was planned.
But you didn't mind selling me out. That was just part of the play you were in.
Nothing was supposed to happen to you.
That makes me feel much better.
Look, when I took the job, I knew the guy who hired me. I didn't know you. I was told it was a practical joke.
Ferguson died laughing. How much did they pay you for this?
A few hundred.
Did you get a bonus for screwing me?
Screwing you wasn't part of the contract. Look, if I didn't care about you, I would have just walked away from all this. But I've come back for you. This thing can't be any good for me.
This guy who hired you, who is he?
I met him at a restaurant. When there's no acting work, I wait tables at the Copacabana. He came in all the time, and he's some kind of government man or research doctor.
Here in the city?
I don't know. I only saw him at the bar. Called himself Robert Anderson. Distinguished looking?
Half of corporate America. I've had it. Without him, we're just a couple of suspects with a funny story.
What are you talking about?
Diana, I was in the house. I followed you in. I touched the son of a bitch. I gotta give the police somebody real in exchange for letting me go.
Yeah, but why should they connect you with a man you didn't know?
That's why I was chosen. Of all the lucky possible cab drivers.
You knew Ferguson?
Not by name. But I recognized him. He killed my wife. He was driving the car.
Oh, David.
I told the police that if I ever found him, I'd kill him. Smart, huh? When I got out of the hospital, I went looking for him.
And, David, when you found him, did you kill him?
I sure asked myself what I would have done. There was a time when I know I would have killed him. It doesn't matter. He was dead when I got to him. I didn't kill him, Diana.
I know that. Well, we'll have to find out who did. Look, I have to be at work in half an hour.
Sorry I don't have my taxi.
That's all right. Listen, I'm going to check with the people at the restaurant. Anderson spent a lot of time there.
Be careful, will you?
Yeah, will you be home later? I'll call.
Yeah. Hey, give me your number.
It's incredible. I have been waiting 6 weeks for the phone company to reconnect me. You can just leave a message on the Actors Exchange.
Thank you for coming back for me.
Hey, I got you into this.
There were always a lot of people around Phil Ferguson, but I was his friend, I guess. And more often than not, he was certainly a friend of mine. Phil and I went as far back as Korea, which is a good 30 years back and half a world away. Oh, I did not, incidentally, save his life back there, despite what he used to say. I think Phil just liked the idea that somebody would want to save him. But he really saved himself. I might have just shown him a way. Later on, we lived next door to each other. I hunted with him, sailed with him, traveled with him. We drank a lot. We played around a good deal. Oh, only between wives. And that's actually why this ceremony had to be private. We couldn't arrange for Madison Square Garden. But in the life of this straight-laced scientist, Phil Ferguson was a godsend. And his endowment of the Mind Research Center will benefit, I sincerely believe, all of mankind. Very dignified service.
That was a very nice speech, Dr. Trench. Very nice.
Well, thank you. I hadn't realized there were spectators present.
Is it true that you really didn't save his life?
That's what I said.
He thought you did. When he wrote his will, he made you the major beneficiary. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know that.
Of course I knew it. It just isn't public yet.
No. That's why there was still so much hope in that church today.
Who are you?
I am Joseph Kahn. I'm looking for the one who killed your friend.
Oh, why is that, Mr. Kahn?
Because I know he wasn't killed by this cab driver.
I see. You're sure of that?
Yes, I am.
You're acquainted with the young man?
He's being set up, Doctor.
You know him. I'd like you to meet someone. Captain, I think you'd like to talk to Mr. Kahn here. Apparently he's friendly with your cab driver.
Is that so? You good friends with David Marks? You see, the thing of it is, Mr. Kahn, we just found Ferguson's car.
Come here, Jeremy. You're a big boy now, aren't you? We're big enough to take your brother straight up, all right?
Sure, it's just over there, across the street.
Good. Now, I want you to be very careful crossing. Juana will be there for you, and I want you to tell her that I'll call later.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna be away for a day or so. Now, listen. I'm coming back. I'm not leaving or anything. I'll be right back. All right? Now, tell Juana I'll call. Okay? And I want you to go straight up. Okay. Now, come here. Give me a kiss. Listen to me. It's not like Mommy.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
Okay.
Off you go.
Relax.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Hold on.
Hey, Jimmy, you got a car for me?
Davey boy. What's the matter? You can't tear yourself away from this joint, huh? You're off tonight. Okay, take 189. Martinez is sick tonight. Hey, you, cut your hair or something? Dispatch, Jimmy.
Meanwhile, up in Connecticut, an anonymous tip about an abandoned sports car has led police to a definite suspect in the Darien Playboy murder. A Brooklyn schoolteacher, David Albert Marks, 29, is being sought after officers identified a green Jaguar as the car that killed Marks' wife in a hit-and-run last July. Marks is also a part-time cab driver, which police believe might tie him into the crime.
You know she's in there. Why don't you let me see her?
Right, sure. I'm hiding her. Now I'm telling you, man, now for the last time. The woman you're talking about worked here maybe 7 months ago. She's not here tonight, and I can't let you in.
That's not true. I saw her this afternoon.
I don't care. She's not here. Diana hasn't been here since you met that sugar daddy. What do you want, man? Go on, get out of here.
Bueno?
Juana, it's David.
I know.
Are the cops still there?
What do you think? It's murder. It's no fooling around. Oh, they got your friend, that old guy, Khan.
David, boy, I have to tell you that nobody blames you. I've seen pictures of your wife. I'm playing with your kids.
What about Mr. Khan?
They're asking him a few questions, that's all.
Incredible piece of film from our Newsline file. Seen here on the tragic night of the hit-and-run accident that killed his young and beautiful wife, David Albert Marks has been identified by neighbors as the taxi driver seen in the area of the Ferguson home.
I'm gonna kill him. I saw you. I'll find you. I'll kill you.
Police partial description of the man is dark hair, eyes, and mustache. He's driving a yellow checker cab, number 189. Police say he's armed and is considered extremely dangerous.
All news, all the time. This is WINS.
The Chinese, they have a great proverb that says if you go out looking for revenge, you better dig 2 graves because you'll end up killing yourself too. Isn't that the truth?
Bet on it.
Do unto others as they undo you. Meanwhile, police are holding 71-year-old Brooklyn resident Joseph Kahn as a possible accessory in the Ferguson murder case. Police say Kahn is a friend of David Albert Marks, their #1 suspect who's still at large. Uptown, East Harlem was finally quiet after a lot of noise in the streets after a slight power outage. Everything is very normalized now. People are back.
No. It will be okay, David. Trust me.
No!
Negatory, that's 418. 236 Broadway and 45th. 116, you take it.
$189 on the line.
How you doing, Davy boy?
Great, just great. You working a marathon or what?
That stinking Martinez. Infected my relief, man. Ain't that something?
I need a little help, Jim. I didn't do it.
I'd say you need a lot of help, boy. I knew you weren't going over to Jersey those nights. Ain't nothing nice about Rollway.
You gonna listen to me?
Sure, kid. Spit it out.
I gotta find this girl.
You men are morons.
Don't you think you got enough trouble, old man?
Oh, please. If it was a Sunday, I'd be long out of here already. You're in trouble. You're chasing the wrong person.
So they've told us, Mr. Khan. Come on. Just tell us where he is. Be a lot easier for everyone.
Be dangerous out there for him. A lot of nervous cops out there.
Come on, Mr. Khan. I've been very patient with you. David Albert Marks. Where would he be?
Oh, he's a celebrity. He has 3 names. Whoever planned this certainly knew what he was doing. Cops. Been the same for 50 years. Bulldogs. Throw them some red meat, and they'll eat it. Poison or no poison.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm telling you and you that this is an obvious frame, and you're behaving just like you're supposed to. I had the same trouble with David.
It may be obvious, but I don't see it. No, what I see are fingerprints, witnesses, a motive.
Very obvious.
So what do you got?
What do you got? You got the car in the driveway. If you were going to kill somebody, would you park your bright yellow car across the driveway, his driveway?
No. But from what I saw of your friend on TV...
Nobody would do that 3 nights in a row. You got a tip from somebody, civic-minded, about Ferguson's car, anonymously.
Anonymous tips are routine.
Somebody is playing with your David Albert Marks. And you. And you.
All right, ladies and gents. We are looking. We're looking for a single needle in this Manhattan haystack. Now, a certain fellow driver is asking your help in trying to locate a blonde that he says is his alibi. She's about 26, 5'7" tall, 115 pounds, and wears a white fur coat. You got that? A white fur coat. She's been seen hanging around the Lower West Side and around Central Park. Now, guys, we all know what kind of serious trouble that this guy's in. He'd really appreciate it if you'd try to help him find this girl. And guys, I'd appreciate it too.
Roger. Give me that description again, Jimmy.
Great. Now, we're looking for a blonde about 26 who always wears a white fur coat. Now, get out there and spread the word. Broadway at 94th, 68th and 2nd, 711 5th.
36, 9, each drank wine, car, 9, block, monkey got choked and Come on, Diana. I need some help. Come on. They're gonna find me. Oh boy, I'm a stupid ass. Where are you, honey? Just want some help.
not gonna find her. How am I supposed to find her? Damn it. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta lay down.
116, you take it. You got it. Hotel's yours, 1618.
Jimmy, I got her, I'm sure.
At Columbus and 77th. She's sitting at a table near the window.
I hope so.
Despite what police are calling their best efforts, David Albert Marks, hidden by the natural chaos that is New York, continues to elude the hunt. While no one I've spoken to will publicly criticize the detectives assigned to the case, a $10,000 reward has been offered by a friend and next-door neighbor of the victims, Dr. Robert Trench. If nothing else, the police today did release this picture of Marks, who is thought to no longer have a mustache. The police have also set up a special information number. The number is 677-7665.
You want to split the reward?
This is Jerry Ramundi, Newsline.
Airport trip from Soho. The 66th and Broadway. 310 first. 189? What do you think?
I think she could be anywhere. She could be in Bermuda getting a tan. She could be dead.
That's really the winning spirit. Oh boy, I'll tell you, I'm dying here. 95th and first. Darkest before the dawn, kiddo. Just got a call from your sister. This is your Rawway sister. She told me to tell you she's waiting. I assume you know where.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Davy boy, you still there? You okay?
Fine.
Well, 3 blocks from the garage, Eddie just picked up a blonde heading for Darien. Moving east. Eddie said he was sure. All right, I just heard there at 8th Street. I mean, she fits the description. Hey, how many broads are going to Darien? Just hope that moron has his radio turned down.
Wait! Miss, please! Jimmy, she jumped ship on me.
Get down there! Find out where the train's going.
Right.
Damn it! We lost her in the subway, Davy. Maybe we can tag along.
Eddie, which way? Uptown!
Jimmy, it's uptown.
All right. Who's got the stations covered? Who's got 14th? 14th at Union Square.
Jimmy, I've got that. 1980.
Rigetti? Good man. Who else is there?
2J96, heading up from the village along 8th Avenue. I can cover something nearby. What you got?
All right, Joey, take 23rd Street. 1220, get on 34th. Come on, for crying out loud. Who's uptown?
Uptown, Jimmy, 114.
Well, tell me you're there. Damn it.
1285, moving in from Times Square, heading for 34th Street.
Jimmy, 115, I'll take 14th Street. 8J93, pulling out of Columbus Circle. I'll catch the 66th Street exit.
221, I'm moving into the south corner pocket on 45th. Somebody better cover the north side exit, though. I can't see both.
Uptown Express Mama, give me the gas. I'm on 28.
Jimmy, got 2 of us at Penn Station, 61 and 420.
Jimmy, 1904, coming up 10th.
Jimmy, Bobby here. I'm at 23rd Street. Jimmy, Bobby here at 23rd. No sign of her yet. I think she's going for a long ride.
Where are you, kid?
33rd and 6th.
Good. We're covered all the way up. We're fine unless she gets cute and transfers. Meanwhile, nobody in town can get a taxi.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Jimmy, I got her. 59th and 5th.
David, she surfaced. She's out. 59th and 5th. Cut over to the east side.
I'm on my way.
Jimmy, she's crossing Madison now. He can't miss her. She's heading into a big stone place called the Mind Research Institute.
Hey, kid, you ain't gonna believe this.
So,
Robert, I didn't hear you come in. David.
You were playing games with me. You were playing games with me.
David. Oh, David.
I want to know why. It wasn't enough. Everything else wasn't enough. You had to play games with me, too.
Please, I didn't mean to. I wanted to tell you. I tried to tell you.
Tell me what? Some half-baked shit. It's worse than nothing. You didn't come to tell me the truth.
But I wanted to.
Do you remember the truth, Diana? When did you start with Ferguson? You still got his credit cards in your wallet.
I was with him. I was Phil's mistress, I guess, since last spring.
You do get around.
That's what people seem to want from me.
Good old Phil. So what happened? You just get tired, sweetheart?
Robert's in trouble. He needs money right away.
What, that little bank thing? Why didn't he just ask Ferguson? What's 100 grand?
It's to cover a misappropriation. A misappropriation at the Institute. And Phil had so much. He was obsessed with being robbed. He'd never help Robert on something like that.
So Robert helped himself. He's in Ferguson's will. Of course. What's 30 years between friends? Need a guy's money? Shoot the son of a bitch. That's why Trench killed him. Why did you kill him?
For Robert. He's a very strong man. He's an important man.
You just said the guy's a murderer and a thief.
No, you don't know him.
And I count myself lucky. Can you possibly hear yourself saying that?
Phil had the money, sure, but Robert has the talent, the vision. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't watch Phil lord it over him, treat him that way, like dirt.
Why did you do it, Diana? You better get some clothes on. Get me the Darien police.
Wait, please.
For what? How much longer are you going to play me for a jerk? Yes, officer, this is David Marks. I think you're looking for me. I'm at Robert Trench's off Red Mill Road. See you soon, I guess. It worked, you know, what you did. Your game. I really did love you.
No.
Yeah? I was worried about you out there. I thought you were hurt that you couldn't reach me.
You can love me, David.
Since my wife died, you were the first.
Please, stop it.
Why, Diana?
You know, they've known each other for years. Robert said once Phil started to threaten, Phil would never stop.
Threaten what?
It was just one of those nights. Party nights, he used to call them. Going out, good times, on the town, and we drank. But we both had too much to drink, and his back was hurting. It was beautiful, that car. It was just too much. You see, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just couldn't see. I went through the red light. It was terrible. And I couldn't stop. David, I was driving. I was driving that night.
No, that's impossible. I saw him. I saw Ferguson on the driver's side.
You don't understand. Phil's car. It's a Jaguar. It's brought from England. It's right-hand drive. So you can't love me, David. I killed her. I killed your wife. Robert.
Diana!
And so, in the chilly hours of the early morning, David Albert Marks, finally apprehended and placed under arrest, is suddenly released. In a bizarre twist, police have charged Dr. Robert Trench with the slaying of his longtime friend, Playboy Philip Ferguson. Bullets found by Darien sanitation men in Trench's household garbage are of the same caliber as the bullets used in the Ferguson killing. Ballistics tests still underway seem to indicate all were fired from the same gun. As for David Albert Marks, despite the bureaucratic bungling, the Brooklyn school teacher, cab driver, and father of two is now free to try and pick up the pieces of his shattered life. And so, in the end, it appears justice will be done. It is, by the way, some pleasure to note that the work of this reporter, the constant asking and probing, has contributed in no small part to the solution of this case. Once again, this is Jerry Ramundi, Newsline.